It's the time to get down.
Love and hip hop. They had a premise where the bad boys are the bad boys, because the hip hop part of it is considered bad boys.
Bad
right?
boys production. Exactly. Bad boys production.
And the women were, of course, the good girls, like you said. They started off.
Mm-hmm.
Would the show still be interesting if the men? I'm always against the wall. If the men just jacked up, I'm always against the wall. It's jacked up. I need it. Okay, that's okay. But anyway, let me ask this.
Hey.
Let me ask this. Would the show be? I'm not showing you that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, this is the part where I'm going like, you're going to start having a different type of trend. The tweet's going to go a different direction. Okay.
Different type of hand.
Yeah,
What
I'm
say?
trying. Stop. Okay, can I finish this, please?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Go right
You got to
ahead.
stay on point.
Speak it to the mic.
All right, here's the point. You're wrong. You're just so wrong. You have
I
a
said,
good
speak it to the mic.
You're going to send this video segment out a lot, aren't you?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Would the show still be successful if right now the good girls got flipped, the bad boys are the bad boys, but then it went reverse? The girls became bad girls and the guys became good guys. Would you still watch the show?
Definitely. So, Victor, when's the last time you've been flipped?
Am I supposed to do this for the public?
Victor, answer the question. Speak it to the mic.
The last time I was flipped,
Yes.
I'm going to have to be like the brothers. I do the flipping.
You see how he ran out that one. He ran out. He ran out, ladies. You see that?
I do
You
the
see,
flipping.
I was a good
I do the
sport. You see
flipping.
how he don't want to let that go.
Excuse me. Don't you like a man that's in control?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, well then.
So, when's the last time you've been flipped, Victor?
Like I said.
Have you ever been flipped, Victor?
Oh, yes, I have.
You have.
Yes.
So you were not in control at that point.
No, I was only 17.
Oh, okay.
And
So the point is, it happened.
I lost my way.
Oh, did you ever find it?
Yes, I did. I found
Okay.
it when she was in company with somebody
You
else.
on the couch?
They were on the couch.
Oh, you on the couch?
They were on the couch. All right. So now that you're running this,
Let me
bitch,
be your therapist.
you can be my therapist anytime you want to.
Oh, wow.
Now remember, this video goes out, and you are
Exactly.
sending a message that you will do therapy for those in need, right?
I like the way that he put that out there, as a commercial, that Meko would be someone's therapy. And I said specifically him. They have to sign up for me to be their therapy and actually pay me. So
There you go.
since that's not being the case, I'm only for one
There you
person
go.
that I'll be therapy, with.
I got you.
And I'm sure he's going to pay me.
There you go.
I think he's going to pay me.
All right,
Ladies, he ain't
so-
never paid y'all. Oh,
So-
I'm just kidding.
So back to the question. Big Vic trying to give you a backup, brother. You're doing your best. You can. I can't. I told you she's running this. You guys really don't know. Wait till we get to the toy section, which is coming up real shortly. Let me just say this. I am actually saying this for a reason. Would the women really be
Victor,
attracted?
you know what? When you talk like that, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How come you always lick your lips? Don't say they're chapped because they're not. I can see them shining.
No, it's not that.
And you bite your lip too.
It's not that. I have a twitch.
Okay, so you got your fingers on buttons and you got a twitch.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
And
again, do you need therapy?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yes. And
So when is your next session?
as soon as somebody would like to assign a time and a date and a
Okay.
place.
So when's the last time you were flipped?
17.
Okay.
Seven.
I just want to make sure you're
Now,
still on the
let
same
me
track.
just say I have to be honest.
Yes, be honest.
I was flipped at 23. I
So
feel
now
bad.
he's flipped twice. Wow. You know what they say with baseball? 1, 2, 3 times you out.
Yes.
That was a strike.
Yeah, it was.
So
But you have when you stumble,
when
you,
you
rise.
Oh,
Rise,
really?
You rise.
Oh, okay. Poor baby.
Yeah, I rise. I
Oh,
rise.
wow.
I got to rise. So let me just say. Still, back to Sex in the City, because really, what people want to know is really about you, Meko.
I like how he put that back on me because I ain't got his black ass, but that's okay.
Like, is this-
so
so
I have no problems with being
Do you wanna-
flipped or switched.
Do you want to give shout outs to your girls so you can say I got it? Why aren't you going to do that right now?
I don't have to do that. You did that already. Thank you.
Well, look, Max said he was flipped at 65.
Wow.
It's okay. Now, wait a minute. This show is an interactive show where we
I'll
do
say.
use your comments as it is tied into the subjects. But people want to know about Meko as it relates
It's
to the
cool
show.
that you say Meko. We gonna make a record off of my name because
Is
you trying
this
to
your
put
show?
me out there. Yes, it is definitely
Okay,
my
well,
show,
tell
but
them-
you act like you run this bitch.
I'm just trying to help your.
But see,
chat
you've been
room.
flipped already, so don't act like you running. Nothing.
You know, I like this.
You know,
product.
the tie
I
is
like
nice.
this. Thank you.
Thank you. You know,
guys.
for Thanksgiving and all.
Thank you.
You know, I see you
appreciate
ready.
it. I'm trying.
Gobble.
I'm
Okay,
trying.
got you.
I got you.
Now, see, you see how he's all like debonair swag. He's thank you. You conceited ass. Thank you.
Oh no! Wait
You
a
know,
minute.
wait.
Now she gonna call me conceited. Now I've been
Y'all didn't
flipped.
see that?
I'm
Wait. Y'all
conceited.
y'all didn't see when he had flipped this. Oh, thank you. You know, woo.
Maybe I
you
was
give him a
appre-
little bit of something.
I
They
was-
run. They take a
I
mile.
was just appreciating the expression
You
that
said
you gave
thank
me.
you, Meko.
You know. Oh, so I have to do it a certain way, like a softie.
You was supposed to be gracious.
I
You're supposed
was
to be
gracious.
humble.
Oh, gracious.
You know?
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
There you go, licking
That's
them
what I
lips
say
again.
about those shorties. But anyway,
Wow.
okay. Sex in the City. Everybody wants to hear.
Well, it's not Sex in the City. Everybody wants to hear Love and Hip Hop because that was the second part of the segment, which we're going back to. And we
Comparing.
already know about the comparison of Sex in the City, old versus young generation.
But
Now,
what do you prefer
here's the
in
thing.
the swag of men?
wait a minute. We need to find out what all these women have in common on Love and Hip Hop before you move to that, sweetie. I'm just saying. Slow your roll.
Well, you took a long break.
Take a breather.
You took a long break.
Yeah, with you?
I'm running the cameras. I did not.
Yeah,
looking
say
at me.
something else.
I can say something, but they're not seeing the camera. They seeing you. I'll run the cameras. All right. So I don't have to switch to me.
U-turn, that's right. Mac, U-turn. So, Victor,
Yes.
what do these women have in common that you hear based on how we categorize them based on social media? Because we said Tahiri was what? We said
Right.
Tahiri was bitter recovery.
Right.
We said that Erica Mena was a hothead and bitter. And we said Yandy was a ride or die and K. Michelle hard case. So what do all these women have in common? Besides being on a reality show.
I know. The part I thought
know
about,
they'll take that right
I
out.
really thought, I'm serious, that you may not think of it this way because you said they were all good girls when
At
they
one
started.
point, yes.
It sounds like they are flirting with a little low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
But they accepting less or are they getting more?
You tell me. You seem to have it all together as far as what you think is going on. So I like that the fact that you went there with low self-esteem. It does play a big role. So what made you say that, though?
Because when you change who you are, you don't own who you are, and you're changing who you are for something else that does not make you feel good, and it seems to change you in a not a negative way.
You're not saying if a person is compromised, that's not the type
No.
of change you're talking
No.
about. Please let people know the
I'm
difference.
saying if I'm coming in and I have a good attitude,
Right.
and I have a great attitude about being with you or whomever I'm seeing, and for whatever reason the way they are changes me to be hardened or a little bit more like I have to be on my grind harder, that I have to change who I am, whether it's good for that person or not. I always say it must be a celebration that's exacted from it. And it
Okay.
doesn't sound like they're exacting a celebration for their changing.
Okay.
So I said maybe some self-esteem issues here
I
because
agree.
everybody wants to say you can't change people.
Well, you know, some people would think when you say low self-esteem, does that include that a person losing themselves behind someone that they're invested in?
I usually say this. I don't think it's the person you're running into, but it's a show. It's a show. So
And this is also real life
Right,
issues. So
right.
don't just think because
Right.
it's a show that it doesn't have no merit. It
Right.
does.
that they always say if something that dynamic is changing you, it always harkens back to something in your past before you ran into that person or individual. Because it's sheltered inside of you and it's coming out because you're being challenged by somebody.
Right.
And we don't know where it comes from because the show wouldn't go anywhere if the women were like, oh, baby, I'm smiling and laughing at you. I'm cool. I got this. I'm good. I'm never changing and I'm smooth with it. And you don't get me mad and I don't have to get on the grind. I just reflect what I just reflect what you're doing
Okay.
and just say, hey, I can't change you.
Okay.
But the show wouldn't be interesting unless you had people struggling. So it depends on what you're looking at. If you look at the show, well, it's the show.
Yeah,
If it's
right.
if it's real life and they're all changing from good women to these hard cases, ride or die. Ride or die is good, but every time.
Based on relationship, sex and relationship, do you think sex is the bigger part of why the women change? Because we're emotional creatures?
Yes, I do. I think when women are invested, even if it's sexually invested, something about sex, and men can go through this too. They may not always admit
Because
it.
we're all human.
A lot of men can control their emotion through sex, but when the sex,
Are you sure about that?
A lot of men can. I'm saying whether they admit it, whether they don't, that's an individual choice.
Okay.
But even if you're approaching something in a sexual way, it still can catch up with you and catch you by surprise.
Okay.
You hear a lot of people talking about, women will say, he snuck up on me. I didn't see him coming. And men can say the same thing. Man, why? I don't know, man. I'm around 10s all day long,
Right.
as it relates to the aesthetic woman. But here she is. She's a 10. She may not be a 10 to everybody in the aesthetic way on the surface,
Okay.
but she's a 10 in everything else. You can get it creeps up on you, and sex can do that too. So sex for men is not just it's black or white, all or nothing. It also has its extensions and emotions that can tie you in. It's just that women are more attached to their emotion through sex. That I believe.
So it's a bonding agent.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we want to say. It's a bonding agent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll say.
So you were ready. So I'm on the good ship now. Yeah, I'm off the blacklist. I'm on.
You off the chop
I'm
your
on the-
head list?
Oh, yo, 'cause you-
Wow.
Yeah, your body language just kind of roll back and say, okay, breathe, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
But I
feel-
wasn't the one exhaling.
Okay.
You know, while you over there licking your chops again. You know, I wasn't over there exhaling. I was just sitting here like, okay, come on with it, brother. Come on with it. Go on here and preach it. Because I like to hear this.
Yeah, but the show, the bad
You
part
ever
about
was emotional enough to where you got
what you say now?
someone caught you off guard?
Oh yeah, oh
How many times
please.
that happened?
Oh, probably all the time. I'm always caught off guard.
Now,
The
ladies, you
question-
know
wait a
he's
minute.
never caught
Wait a
off guard
minute,
like
wait a
that.
minute,
I
wait a
mean,
minute.
come on now. Don't sit up there and tell
Wait a
that
minute.
the BS.
Meko,
Don't BS
Meko.
now.
When I say caught off, just because you're caught off doesn't mean it's always going to end up good.
That's true. That's not the question, though.
What's the question?
Have you ever been? And you said yes.
Yeah.
That's good. But don't sit up here and try to fake it till you make it on some stuff. And try to be like, hey,
I'm
I'm the
not
guy,
faking it.
and I don't want to let it all out.
No,
you know?
I'm not faking. I'm telling you. You know what feels good is when you can actually say I've been caught up, because anybody
Have
telling
you?
you, oh yeah,
Have you been twisted and caught up? See, that's
I nicknamed Jelly Roll. Okay, all right. Okay, I know. You know what?
So then you mean to tell me men can relate to when women is twisted, caught
of
up,
course.
thrown off, snuck up on. So why do y'all play that role like y'all don't understand? Because y'all know exactly what we're going through. So if that's the case, why do men play that role like they don't know what the hell we're going through?
Men want what they want, and
So
no matter
do us.
what,
So
and-
do women.
Right? And so when men decide that this is what they want from you, everything else you try to bring, it's a good luck and a lucky charm, because it's like women.
You see my
no,
face?
watch
What?
this. Now let me say this, or let me give you this idea because you can relate with this.
I can. Oh,
If-
you just
if-
gonna
right.
throw it out there?
No. I'm gonna still take the story on it, but I'm gonna say you can
Okay.
relate with it. Women do decide they can be in a room and they can know people and say he's the dating type, he's the hang type, friend type, he's
Husband
the-
type.
Right. When you go husband type, you know, don't you?
Ooh, yes.
And so even if you decide, you
Oh,
know at that
did you
moment.
just get a happy moment?
No.
No.
I'm just don't try to get me. So even if you got a happy moment,
I just asked a question.
so wait a minute. So this is it. So let me say this.
Oh my God.
When you know what you want, nothing can dissuade you. So if he's the marrying type, do you just
Don't
want?
say that. Yes, something can. It depends on what it is, because you actually said, hey, Meko, if you want to get certain people off of you, there's certain things to say, okay? So don't say it. You can't.
No.
There's a person that can go gun-ho,
Right.
go hard in the backyard, and actually come after you no matter what, whether they have stalker tendencies or not. But how do you get them off of you like that, Victor?
Oh, you're talking about getting rid of people.
Yeah, get rid of
Oh,
them.
I thought you was talking about me, a person, an example of having your mindset on somebody.
That's true. But
Okay.
what if you don't want that person mindset on you?
Oh, you just get a pit bull.
Just get a pet bull. What if they are the pet bull?
Then you just have to get a chihuahua.
I thought you were going to say a 24 or
No, look,
36 or
there-
38
no,
or
no,
48.
First of all, I'm joking. First of all, you know this and I know this.
I know this.
That people may want
You
you.
endorsing I know this?
No. I'm about to tell you about it. I'm about to tell you about it. You know this. This is true. Do you not get people who want you, regardless of how you say, this is how I am, respect me for who I am and what I do? And I said, don't you
They don't
actually
care about that.
They don't. Right. So do we all have control of who we want to like us?
No.
So when you say get them off, there's various ways, right?
Yeah, what is it, HMD?
Nobody even knows what that means.
Go ahead and say it.
I'm not saying it.
Go ahead and say it.
No, that's for a woman to say.
Oh,
No, that's a woman's words, not no.
Okay, so
no.
HMD.
Wait. Stop.
What?
You want to keep this in a good quality show?
It is very much so.
not-
HMD means you
Wait,
got your hand on your man's friend. See? Still quality show.
Let's just explain what it means to people.
Whoa.
What-
Now you want to go there.
No. Because since you took the lead, I'm going to follow you.
Okay, go right ahead then. Wow.
Setting the story up. Okay, we're about to get to the toys. You don't have so much time. Setting the story up. Meko is explaining a situation where people just won't leave you alone. I know. Wait, stop. Wait, stop.
Oh my God.
Stop. And Miko's explaining a situation where somebody will not
my
leave them
goodness.
alone. And when they always say WYD, what you doing?
Yeah.
I said, well, you can always use terminology that may make them think like, oh. And so she said, I said, Meko, tell them that you holding on to your man. That's all I said. Okay, that's it.
I'm crying.
So HMD, if you actually want to just
Ladies.
take that and try to roll with what HMD means, use your imagination. That was her way of saying, I'm holding on to my man as we speak, so to speak. Right?
and the last part was the private part. So,
Right.
when men see that, they're like, roo, 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 having one of those roo, roo, roo moments,
Right.
So that's what we were talking about. So ladies out there, here's the thing that I wanted to get out, because Victor said he was going to actually get me on a few questions, which he did, and I was being a good sport and I played along with it. But I have a bag of tricks of my own. And
you only have 15 minutes. You
that's
better
fine.
make it good.
15 minutes is fine because I got this, cute shoebox. Well, it's really cute. It's for women to hide like all their fun stuff in, and kids can't tell what's in it. So I'm sure everybody that goes to Ross, and Target and Big Lot and Nordstrom's and stuff, and those places where they have like boxes like this where they're very decorative and you don't have to worry about people going in them being nosy. So since we're talking about sex, love, and relationship, more sex, less love, and more relationship, I wanted to find out what Victor think about these toys that I have in this bag. So, Victor, we're going to go back to Sex in the City. Anytime a woman carries a Kama Sutra book, how do they think? What do men think about women having books like this?
No, I never talked to men.
No. What do you think about women having books like this?
I think they're in this spiritual inner space and moment where they're thinking it can be romantic, but it's the elements. It's like earth, wind, and fire.
He trying, y'all. He trying. You can see this fake shit. He trying. But, I'm going to go ahead and say what I think. Are men intimidated when women carry books like this or have this type of knowledge? True knowledge.
No. First of all, it's
and it's
about
365 sex positions in a year. So one position per day.
No, first of all, when I think of Kama Sutra, from the ignorance, from the ignorance of it, it's been a time where I heard the term,
right.
And as it progressed and it turned into media, film, and movies, and you said the adventures of Kama Sutra, I would go, oh, that's what it means. So from ignorance, I looked at it as I'm just saying this. It's absolutely a thumbs up.
So you know what, Victor? If you were dating someone and they had this book. Mm-hmm. And they had just about everything with a dot on it, how would you feel about that?
I would sit there
and say... What would be your first impression? You go through the book and you're like, oh, these are nice positions. And you see a dot here and you see another dot here and you're like, what are all these dots?
It tells me something about her mind and that she's in exploration. She's not satisfied. She's not just satisfied with just knowing what she knows. She wants to explore. And by getting involved in that book and the knowledge and hitting the points, you should ask me if she read the book.
Right.
And there were only 4 bullet points she had made through the whole book, I would be then somewhat disappointed.
But PMC if she has and MAC ballerina stands for number 129 ballerina stand.
There you go.
Just so you know.
So for me, the more marks, the more thumbs up, right?
Oh, okay. So okay, to the next toy.
Oh, okay.
So
that's jacked up. I am speaking the truth.
Victor, when men always have a special collection in the closet or underneath the bed, but what if a woman has a special collection and bring it to her man? Do women get intimidated when you bring these things out, or do you guys say thumbs up on DVD movies
like
for
porn,
porn.
and it's mostly it's sex. It's not making love.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the partner you have and what their definition of it is.
No.
So I'm asking you.
I know. I'm making sure that when you say we pull it out, that you're saying it's two people having hardcore sex, right?
So why do men think that women are turned off by these when we watch them just as much as you guys do?
I never
whether it's in secret or not.
And this is point blank honest.
Oh.
I've never entertained a question from a man as to why they would get turned off. Two, I've never even thought that it's a turn off. I think the part that comes into play, this is just from ignorance now,
right,
that men go, I'm all you need. You don't need that when I'm
now
here.
see, that closes the door on most women. Now women watch stuff like this, but when the guys have the expectation that women should perform like the one that's in the movie,
right,
they make a bad choice, because you have to know your woman's body type, shape, what she could accommodate and not.
True.
Ladies, I'm not telling the truth. I mean, true. So it's a tool for us just as well as it is a tool for you guys. I think for most men, it would be more of a jump starter, and for us, a guide to how to stay current on positions and skill sets, seeing what the women out there are doing to, entice the men.
And what you're really showing right now is a DVD.
Yes, it's a DVD.
It's a porn DVD.
It's a porn DVD.
And what you're saying that some women find ways of being stimulated by other means that have nothing to do with their partner.
Right.
But the partner may take offense to it.
Right.
Because it's the same that women...
But they do it, and they don't want us to do it.
But wait a
Why
minute.
is that?
Take the same question.
Okay.
How do women feel about finding that men have a lot of porn videos and they're seeing you and you are totally in love with them?
I would think that is not enough. Is there something that I'm lacking, not doing?
So you put it on
you. I put it on me,
Wow.
and I want to know what is it that he's watching, and I want to see.
Wonder if he's already been watching videos before he met you.
But then that means that's a lack of my investigation on my part as far as my homework.
You want him to stop.
I don't want him to stop. I want him to keep going, but I want to be... Oh, okay.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, got you. But no. I would like to see what's intriguing. If this is a toy, a fetish, a jump starter,
Right.
For him to get him to want to go.
Right.
Some men are like that.
So here's the question, and it's rhetorical.
Uh-huh.
Really, everybody knows that you really don't need any of that because I'm gonna make you feel that way. That's
Well,
the ignorance.
that's the mistake.
That's the mistake. I understand that. But at the same time, when you do, how many women to men, and men to women, I don't know about that.
Now-
Hold on. How many men to women, women to men actually go like, oh, baby, you got porn videos? See, I always say, if you
Do you do that?
So I asked you a question. I asked you a question. Poor Mary, what the hell? I asked you a question. Wait a minute. I asked you a question. Why you want to?
I just asked, ladies.
I want
asked.
you guys to know our meetings we have last forever.
Yes,
Because
we
do
go
nothing.
back and forth,
It's
back and
just
forth about
question.
these.
I asked a
So,
question. She asked
Victor,
a question back. Oh, excuse me. Did
Victor?
you answer the question?
If I put this on,
Wait a minute. She's avoiding the question.
I'm in charge. I got so y'all see the badge,
I'm
and
not
what does that
gonna- I'm
represent?
gonna answer this
Role
question.
play. Role play. See, I have to go there with him because
I'm
he's trying to go
still-
there. You want to put this on?
You did good. You did
wanna put
good.
this on?
I'm gonna pull this video out. This segment is my segment right this moment.
It's okay. But you see this?
I am aware of that, right?
But you see this?
I'll wear that now,
But you see
officer.
that?
Officer, I'll wear
Exactly.
that now. Right. Yeah.
Salute.
Look, I'm with you. So my whole you avoided the question. You want me to stay away from
No,
it?
go ahead.
How come? If it's men to women, women to men, how come when they discovered that their mate has porn videos that there's not a celebration of it? We seem like we're conditionalizing it because if you're totally into it, you're gonna say, "Oh yes, baby," right? You're gonna go there, right?
Yes.
So what's
yes.
missing? Something's missing here because you don't want them to depend on that. You want to be everything.
Keyword depend. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with using it for different reasons, but if you're becoming codependent on that,
Right.
like a woman with double D batteries
Right.
or C batteries, the guys get intimidated. Well, she don't need me.
Right.
She's constantly using this, so
Right.
that's what's fulfilling.
Right.
I can't compete with Watts.
Right.
So if men feel like they can't compete with the Watts, Some women might feel like they can't compete with what the woman is doing in the video. That's DPing, that's game banging, that's threesome, that's doing all these things that she's like, my body is, I'm not about to do that to all my body with you.
Don't
know?
Don't you have to have somebody who's completely understanding, because a lot of
that's
people,
why you talk about it. Communication is key.
Right, but not the other part about this is that the one thing that I know could happen, and we all have had our experiences, is that when people identify that you have other things that you may be interested in.
Other things like this scarf. I'm going to go ahead and say this because he opened up the door.
No,
so
wait a
Victor,
minute. You're not letting me.
If I
so
go
I
ahead
can't
and
answer the question. So
wait a minute. I can't see you.
You blocked my question.
I blocked my vision. So Victor.
Yes.
How would you feel about this?
I would just sit back and say,
if you had to do this to a woman, or she did it to you, how would you feel?
I can tell you this. I'm going to learn some things first about the woman that wants to do it for me. I'm going to learn some things, because some people won't let you know what they're going to do to you.
And this could be scary for some people.
That's
because
right.
They can't see.
That's right.
They don't know if you have handcuffs,
if
you're going to unlock them, keep them locked up, pinned up to the bed. Do you trust me?
Okay.
Are you the type of person that would do that?
Wonder if somebody's into bondage, painful bondage, and they wrap your face up and tie your hands up.
For people who don't understand the different levels of bondage, there's different levels of bondage, and some are painful and some are not. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't do bondage." What you don't understand is, if anytime for ladies, if you're getting done from the back and the man is slapping you on the backside, that is a level of bondage. It's soft bondage. So if someone's pulling your hair, it's soft bondage. Now, to the extreme that Victor is talking about, pins, needles, hard paddles with bullet holes in it.
Ass.
I mean, seriously hurting you,
Making
where you
cry.
have webs, scars, broken tissue.
Throwing chickens in the room.
No, you don't want that. So, Victor, are you into this?
I love a scarf.
Actually, you love the scarf, but I asked, are you into tying up women with scarves and blindfolding them?
When they ask me to, I serve. Okay.
So, one day we're gonna have to demonstrate this on Victor.
Yes.
Since he's all it's like a little puppy dog.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Look.
That's cool.
It's only a show.
Yes, it's a show.
See, you try to see what Meko has learned to do, you guys. What she is much better at now. She has learned.
Oh, did you hear I improved?
She has learned to say this.
Oh wow.
I don't have to answer your questions. I don't have to, because I run the show, and I'm gonna say this. When she decides to, because she runs the show, this is her show. She gets what she wants.
Yes.
We only got a couple of minutes.
Oh, that's cool. Because Victor,
yeah.
What if they say, hey, you know what? Most people get into this. Most people get in trouble. Y'all on YouTube and also on Instagram, and y'all like, pow.
I'm already searching for my video.
You're like, pow.
I'm already.
How many of y'all do this?
Right.
How many of y'all sit up there? Oh, baby, let's film. Let's do this. Let's record you. Let me record you. Do you trust me?
I've already been there.
Do you trust me?
And I'm already doing Google searches just to see where it pops up.
Do you trust me?
I trust you as far as you drink. How you drink. Good.
Mac, would you allow someone to do this to you?
You know something?
PMC, do you do this with your wife?
For the right amount of money and 7 figures, would you do it? For 7 figures, would you do it?
They say, a lot of people sit up there and
figures.
say, there's no price you could put on it. There's always a price you could put on it.
Right.
Always.
Okay.
The question is, what's your price?
PMC said no.
PMC, you know you wrong, PMC.
So wait a minute. So if somebody says,
now, a lot of people, now, let's say this, getting on PMC, there's a lot of people that sit up there and say they don't do this. They don't do this.
Right.
Until they break up or a divorce situation happen via celebrity or a normal, average working person. When the shit hits the fan, how hard it hits it?
Right.
Very hard.
True.
So hard that you can't bear it. And all your stuff coming across all the social media. I mean, look at Jen on what's that? The Basketball Wives.
Right.
Woo!
True.
Oh, somebody must have leaked it.
Right.
Now you're going through a divorce with Eric Williams, and you talk about somebody must have leaked it. I mean, come on now, you be flipping in them bedrooms, and y'all be doing some stuff. You don't know what they gonna do with your stuff.
First of all, everybody's smart enough to know that you have a risk with the footage and the camera.
Victor.
But let me. Tape is on my way too. Anyway, tape is on my way. Okay. Everybody knows that in this day in society,
It's a revenge porn.
the leakage of footage and video actually popularized you in a different way.
Yeah, look at
So-
Kim Kardashian and Ray J.
Right.
You know,
So
Pamela Anderson and her ex honey boo. So the
Yeah.
next thing,
yeah.
Victor, would you let somebody do this, or would you do this?
You mean would I do it to somebody?
Yeah, would you use this?
You know that if you got, make sure you have a hairless body. It hurts. It hurts. It's pain. I mean,
You know, I had to put him on the spot. I had to ask. You know, we need to see what type of dude this is.
You know, it hurt.
You know, because a lot of dudes, you know, some dudes into this. You know, I find, I don't want to say nationality, but certain cultures use this to my surprise.
And look, and here's the difference. If you're just trying to be tied up, can you do something where it doesn't rip your skin off?
That's true, which brings us back to the scarf,
Right.
or handcuffs, or that tie you got on around your neck.
Oh,
you know,
ties
most
work.
women like the tie.
The ties. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They like the ties.
They like the ties.
Yes.
You know, they're easy to get out of. You
Right.
know, you don't put any strains or marks on your wrist.
But see, there's some people when you're going to there are people who really like. I really want to tie you up. I want to restrict you, even though.
So is that a matter of having control and full control? But is that back control?
That's a different turn on for
now,
different individuals.
is that a such thing of good control and bad control?
There are people who are like minds. There are women who say like this. Well, let's put it in the women's perspective. There's some women who say, I do not want to go over to his house. He may have me in the dungeon. And there are some women who listen to her going like this. I'm going over to his house because he has a dungeon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Very well put.
That's all I'm saying.
Very well put.
You
So, Victor, you know what?
What?
A lot of guys like to see women with not a lot of clothes on.
right.
But then again, what's considered sexy when it comes to love, sex, and relationship when you're with your mate? You know, and we're talking about men and women, not the women thing. But, you know, we'll get to that later. But what's considered sexy? Because what women consider sexy, men might not.
Right.
And I'm learning that we really don't know what y'all consider sexy. Because every time we think we know, it's totally something so simple that we miss it. Excuse me.
Right.
And we think that we have to go all out, you know, with the earrings, you know, and all that. You know, if you could show it. You know, the blinging out with the earring and a nice bra, lace bra, and board shorts or thong. You know, thongs if you got butt that's like bubbles, and then if you know you got a little nice athletic build, you know, boy shorts will work. But what do y'all consider sexy? Because I see some men say, if she just put on my work shirt, have it open, pair of socks on, toenails better be done.
Right.
Hair could be in a ponytail. For some men, ponytails are sexy, or like how my hair is, you know, just down.
Most men, and I'm let me say some men, and let's remove media and entertainment, because their minds are formulated by what's presented, and the people you see on TV have a horde of people doing their hair, doing their clothes, making sure everything's up to par at a certain level. But at the level that I look at it, what makes them work, what makes a woman sexy is presence. Not every woman that has a badass body is very sexy. They may have just a badass body.
Women, did y'all hear
All right?
that?
So
Did y'all hear that?
I'm just saying, not
Ooh,
every
that's a
woman.
wake up call, you guys. So if
Just
you
saying.
really think you out there banging, sister, or you
No.
know, girlfriend, if you really think you banging, you might not be seriously banging. But that's a certain percentage of men,
Yeah, there's
supposed to overall.
Right, men are going to say, "I'm looking at you because I want to have sex with you." That's a different thing. I'm just saying that men. Isn't it true that women, and you don't have to answer this question,
Right.
but isn't it true that women go, you do not have to wear a suit to be sexy? Men have a sex
I
appeal.
guess it would be preference. It would be your preference.
But you don't. You can't see a man. Do you? I look at it this way. Men will go like this. Give me tight jeans and a t-shirt, right? And we're happy.
Right.
All right. Because a woman may, and not every woman who is wearing that may be as sexy as the next. It's always
So,
levels.
would you consider? Because most women go out and get this. Would you consider this being
Yes.
sex?
Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting
I
your
can't
time?
even bring
I
it
don't
out.
get it.
And he was like, "Let me
Yes.
put it close."
You know why? I'm not looking at the woman. I'm visualizing
He's-
the woman who would wear it.
Ooh,
See, you want to go here? You want to do this?
we could do this.
Okay, I'm bringing.
Okay, bring it then. So if she gets in this, it's immediate yes. The fishnet stocking or what they call the,
It's
because a lot of
nothing-
women wear
it's-
this, but you have to know your body weight and how you look in
too
certain
much,
things.
Too extra. I'm helping you right now. You're
But
going
I'm
extra.
I'm just
trying to
saying.
answer your
Some
question.
women. Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to ask you a
You
question.
say yes. He said call LAPD.
Well, watch this. No, watch this. That's okay. That's just your desktop.
got you. Let's
talking
keep
to you.
going.
Windows 8, baby.
So-
All right, check it out. This is it. Some women just like to role play. Okay?
Ouch.
Role play now.
Role play.
So you're talking about what they should wear when it's just
That's
their
part of role
moment.
play.
Role play.
Dressing up.
That's
It's
right.
part of role play.
There you go.
Oh,
You
so
want-
guys do Mac PMC role
Now-
play.
Now you might have a problem if the guy puts on that. That's a different thing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, definitely. Oh. I'll be like, now you call fire department, now you call LAPD. Like, oh. I made an ugly face and that was not cute. Just
So you see, what's happening is don't listen to the market of masses that's guiding your direction.
I'm bringing out this next toy, which is probably going to have him look a little crazy.
Well, yeah, because you're running overtime right now.
That's okay, but we're going to keep it going and we having fun. So, would you use this?
What? What is that? Oh no, some stuff just ain't happening. Now,
What
are you
are
talking
these?
about on me?
No.
I'm just doing a disclaimer right now. Oh.
No, I was talking about on the women. Some women, like going back to the...
I'm like...
Some of y'all guys get on
me say-
there
let me say-
and you want us to do majority of the things that you see these women do on here. And then you roll out these and you're like, oh, no.
See, you're talking about how the situation's
So,
introduced. That's different.
Is this considered to be a turn on for some guys?
If for some guys, yes, it is.
Yeah.
But you prefaced it different. Let me tell you what you did.
He said, no, not the kid.
Wait a minute. You know what? Let me just say this.
God.
Let me say this. If you're talking about surprise,
Please tell people what these are first before you start talking. Tell them
I'm
what
gonna
they
let you.
are.
I'm gonna let you tell them because I think it sounds better coming from your voice.
No. See, men did get to demonstrate these on women, so you might want to tell what these are. So I'm gonna hold them up.
No, wait. Excuse me. This is your toy.
Victor.
I know. It's your toy.
I'm just saying.
No,
give
Meko.
a description.
Meko?
You scared?
Yes.
You scared?
Yes.
Oh, punk. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to say this. He's not a punk. I'm just saying we have that rapport. But these are anal beads. And these are to train your woman how to accept your size and not hurt her, because most guys just figure they get some petroleum jelly and just ram it in there, and that is not the way to go. Because us women actually want to say, you know what if we do that to you, how would you feel? You will have a fit. You would say, no one's touching my backside. Exactly. How do you think we feel? If women don't know about it, not really into it, might have an inkling that they might want to do it, this is a way to train.
Let me ask you
not
something.
hurt. Train.
Now, I'm only prefacing this because you prefaced it a certain way. You said when they surprise you.
Right.
But wonder if he says, I bring it out, and I want to talk to you about this, and I like exploration, and you've had something to explore.
Oh.
And he says, I want to do this. Are you saying it's a better approach? It doesn't mean you're going to do it.
No, it doesn't mean you're going to do it, but at least give the person the option and talk about it. If you're not that informed on it, learn it together. Watch videos together to see the proper way of doing things, because you have a lot of men out there that really been going through a rack of women and not really understanding the true way of doing things.
Right.
And they don't want a woman or anyone to tell them about their manhood, of how to correctly do something so you won't hurt and she can enjoy.
Is this
if
a fetish?
she wants to enjoy.
Is this a fetish?
This could be considered a fetish.
There
yes.
you go. So I wanted to let you guys know that Meko surprised you on love, sex, and relationships and celebrity drama with a fetish moment.
Yes, because in the celebrity drama, some of these things have been pulled out in some of the clips of the episodes for Sex in the City with Samantha and also with Carrie.
Right.
Not Charlotte. She's not that type of chick. For the women that are out there that believes that, old school traditional is the way to go. And with Love and Hip Hop, these things have been mentioned a lot that a lot of people might not caught on to, with Erica Mena. Trying bisexuality and all that.
here we go. This is the wrap-up section, and the question that I know she's not prepared for yet, but I know she's going to handle it because she runs this. Comparing the shows, Sex and the City, Love and Hip Hop, which show has the best men?
It depends on what your taste is. If you like the Bad Boy production, then you would say Love and Hip Hop.
I'm asking your opinion.
If you like,
No, I'm asking
the
your
Sex
opinion.
and the City, and you like the blue collar
I asked your opinion.
and the power,
Wait a
you
minute.
would say Sex
Excuse
and
me.
the City.
Meko, which show has the best men? This is your question.
I would say Sex and the City.
So hip hop comes in second.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
For my taste.
Why Sex and the City? What type of men are rolling there that makes
The
them
type
better?
of men that are rolling there are the ones that are more experienced on the mature side, not wilding out. You can't tell if they've been out there doing whatever. It might be the case, but their demeanor shows the respect level. The respect, the power, and the control, which I like.
Okay.
And willing to treat the women in a respectful way, not toying her around, ping-ponging from one or the other.
So what you're saying is Sex and Sex in the City has more men, and Love and Hip Hop has boys growing into men.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
We had to get out of here. We ran over.
So, thank you all for listening, and I love the chat room. I did answer, Mac. PMC, tell your wife I said hi, and everybody else that was listening. And we will be sharing this video clip via media, and see what happens, because you guys weren't ready for this. Love, peace, and happiness, and same time, same place. But next week, supposedly, with Mario.
We're probably we have to play it by ear. It may be a couple of
ear.
weeks, so you guys stay tuned. We're going to you will see a regular series in development already with Meko Williams and the Meko Williams Show. That's going to be happening. She is sitting in for Mario Hemsley for Morning Coffee. We will be coming back to our regular show tomorrow, featuring the host Mario Hemsley with a special guest, Sarah Day, international singer, dancer, model, and performer. In the meantime, don't think
The Quiet Storm.
That's right. Don't think that The Quiet Storm. No. That's for Morning Coffee.
Right, that's what I said. But for Quiet Storm,
You're featured in Quiet Storm.
right? But the theme for Quiet Storm would be just chilling, school.
Old school.
Right.
So
go. Get your playlist ready, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now, Meko.
You could catch me on my own website at www.mekowilliams.com, and also on Facebook and Twitter at Meko Williams 37. You can also catch me on Instagram at Meko Williams ENT. And check out my Reverb Nation at reverbnation.com/Meko Williams. Yeah, you can hear the show. And don't forget to check out my show Wednesday, the Meko Williams Show, which airs from 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and also Pump It or Dump It, that airs every Thursday at the same time, 7:30, with celebrity judges. And what we do is we rate, score, and showcase your independent artists and their independent music. So
You're good. Hey, you guys, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
We're about to back out and get to our regular schedule broadcast as usual.
exactly.
Stay tuned, because I'm about to show you how to take photos when Meko is posing up. You got something else you want to say?
Wow. But don't forget, give a hand to Mario Hemsley for coming out and introducing me on the show and letting me sit in his seat, and also to the switcher over here, Mr. Victor.
Don't say switcher.
I say switcher. Victor.
Don't.
I said switcher as in it's how you use it. So somebody call him a janitor. I don't know why, but I'm gonna say for all the women out there that finds him sexy, chocolate drop. He's over here doing his thing. Don't forget to give a shout out to him as well, and check out his Facebook page as well.
I got 13 likes, and I'm going for 14, you guys. I'm big ups on my Facebook
Lord
page.
have mercy. 13 likes to clear to 200 and 400.
Hey, let's
Don't
swing it like
dance.
we don't care. Let's swing it like we don't care. Okay, let's go. We out, you guys. Gotta go.
Peace. Bye, everybody.